disturb అవుతుంది class కి. Okay, come to the point. Yes. So here, last time we are discussing this one. That is Constitution. Okay. So we have completed this one. So this is the photograph taken by the INC, Constituent Assembly members. Okay. Indian Constitution. So these are the members of this Constitution. So this is the photograph taken. So these peoples are the Constituent Assembly members. Next, so see here, we have discussed this one. So this is the Constitution, the Indian Constitution. So actually why we require the Constitution? What is the purpose of this Constitution? So if they actually Constitution is called as the book of rules and regulations about how to govern the country. So everything was written in the Constitution. So how to rule the country, what are the rules, what are the duties of this, whatever the government services are there, even this MLAs, MPs, Parliament, Assembly. Okay. Next, even this government offices. So everything was written in the Constitution. According to this Constitution, the country is going to be governed or ruled. Okay. So we have seen this one. Next, so just last time only have seen this one. So once again, no need to tell this. Next, yes, this also have seen. So in the year 1934, the INC was proclaimed. That means they have given call for forming of Constituent Assembly for preparing of Constitution of India. But this was not succeeded in the year 1934. But in the year 1946, so INC finally they have formed the Constituent Assembly. So what is the main intention of this Constituent Assembly? To frame the Constitution or to write the Constitution for independent India. So one day or two, definitely India is going to get independence. So we must prepare our Constitution. So like that, the INC peoples in advance, they want to prepare the Constitution for India. Okay. So we have completed this also. Next here, we have seen this Constitution. Actually, why we require the Constitution? So here, Nepal is there. So Nepal has suffered with a lot of troubles with these monarchies. That is King Janendra, or it is also called King Mahendra. Okay. So finally, the peoples has asked for democracy and to write a new Constitution for new Nepal. Finally, after a long struggle, Nepal people has succeeded this Constitution, that is democracy like India. Okay. So that's why Constitution is must and should require. And here in the Constitution also, there are some, in the democratic constitutions, there are some drawbacks are there. So democracy is nothing but what? Elected peoples are going to be govern the country or rule the country. But here one example is given. Even in the democratic countries also, there is some problems are there. What is there here means? So if you, so this is the person who is allotted as a leader or class monitor. So here one person, the other student was there. So his name is just Anil. Anil is there, and here the other person is Suresh. So Suresh is appointed as a leader, and he is going to misuse the power of leader, and he is going to complain about this Anil, who is sitting very quiet, but just he was made to complain to the teacher. Okay. So in this way, sometimes in the democracy, the leaders going to misuse the power, even though the peoples did not done any mistakes. Okay, that is one of the drawback. Next here, so here also one example is given. Last time in the 7th class, we have seen this Om Prakash Valmiki. Okay, so we have seen that he belongs to the Dalit family. That means the low class people. So there we have seen that the Om Prakash Valmiki was made to clean the school. Okay, that shows the discrimination. So that was happened because there is no democracy at the time. Only the monarchies are there. Nobody is there to care for the welfare of this Om Prakash Valmiki. So this is also one of the other example. Next one is, so here also we have seen this. Okay, this is sometimes in the democracy the other problem is majority. As we are telling that the majority peoples who will get the majority, those people will get the representation. Representation is nothing but just election. So those people will be elected as a leaders. So here, so boys want to play the cricket, but the girls want to play the basketball. But here what happened? As the majority peoples are these boys. So majority peoples are the boys. So what happened? So finally the cricket was played, and the desires and goals of these minority peoples are, that is the girls who are in the minority in the class, and the majority are the boys. So those desires are neglected. So in this way, sometimes, so in the democracies, the law, that means the minority peoples will not get their desires to be solved. Okay, this is one of the drawback. So we have seen this one also. Next, so this also we have seen. So in sometimes, so how the democracy should be adjusted. So how it should be adjusted. So here one example is given, that is Shabnam. So Shabnam, she want to prepare for exams, that is tomorrow's exam. At the same time, she want to see his favorite TV program. So his family members are seeing, his father and mother is seeing the TV program. So at the same time, she also want to see the same program. But if he sees that program, is what will happen? The next day, she is going to face the problem in the exam, because as she was not going to read. So, but finally, what happened? So his parents are asked about this girl, that what you are thinking like that. So finally she said that, so she want to read sometime. So that's why his parents finally they turned off this total TV program, and finally she has attempted the next day exam with a clear. So we must give some concession for low, that means the minority peoples also, okay, who are less in number. So we have seen this one also. Next, see here, we have seen this also. So how this constitution was prepared. So see here, I said that in the year 1946, so INC, within this INC, so Constituent Assembly, CA, so Constituent Assembly was formed. How many members are there? Means totally 299 members are there. Okay, so these are the delegates from different parts of the country. So suppose if you see here, so from all corners of India, so here we can see this representation, that means in the Constituent Assembly. And within this Constituent Assembly, one more group was formed. So for this Constituent Assembly, who is the president means Dr. Rajendra Prasad. So Rajendra Prasad is considered as the president. Okay, president of this CA, Constituent Assembly. Next, within this, so Rajendra Prasad, he appointed one more committee or one more group, separate group for drafting. Drafting means what? Writing. Okay, writing up this constitution. So for that, separate drafting committee was formed, and this drafting committee, the team leader is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So Ambedkar is referred to as the chairman. Okay, chairman for drafting committee. Okay, so and this drafting committee, that means under the leadership of this Ambedkar, they went for different parts of the country and they read the constitution of different countries, and finally they have prepared our constitution in the year 1950. So first in the year 1949, that means in the year 1949, by the year 1949, the writing of constitution was completed. But after that, okay, so they went for different parts of the country, that is Ambedkar team, and finally they have gathered various rules from different countries. Then they have framed constitution, and they have completed constitution by the year 1949, 26th November. So this day is considered as the National Constitution Day, or and also it is also celebrated as National Lawyers Day. Why means because Ambedkar belongs to, he is a great lawyer. Okay, so like this, by the year 1949, constitution writing was completed. But from 1949 to 50, so the constitution was kept in front of this Constituent Assembly, CA, and they have discussed about what are the things, what are the objectives, what are the subjects, what are the items,